Hello everyone, welcome to Cgiben's first custom model segment. I'm your host, Philip the Box Cap Diesel, and with me today is my good friend, Mrs. Cow. So today we're going to be looking at some rolling stock from the Thomas Creative Collective story, Racers on the Rails. So the first car we're going to be looking at is what they call a Dynamonitor car. So in the beginning of Racers on the Rails, Gordon and Diesel 10 were pulling Dynamonitor cars while they were racing, and the coaches recorded their top speed. So we're just going to give it a little spin on the turntable here so you can see all four sides of it. So Cgiben had two red baggage cars, and he thought, you know what, it wouldn't hurt if I used one of these to make a Dynamonitor car. So we're going to let you in on a little secret here. When Cgiben makes some of his custom models, depending on which one he's making, he would often pull up a picture of it on his iPad so that he knows what it looks like so he can get all the details, right? So here's a picture of the take and play custom model of the Dynamonitor car. And as you can see here, it pretty much resembles the one that Cgiben has right here. So now you know how Cgiben makes some of his custom models. So now the second piece of rolling stock we're going to look at is a tanker of Torvinetto's premium diesel fuel. So Cgiben had two sort of fuel tankers, and he decided to take one of them and give it a new paint job and put labels on it to make a Torvinetto premium diesel fuel tanker. And once again, he looked at a picture of the tanker on the video so he could know what it looks like and how to spell Torvinetto. So we're just going to give it a little spin on the turntable here so you can see the other side. So if you remember all the way back to the first Thomas Creative Collective story, Secrets of the Stolen Crown, Diesel 10 was discussing what they could do with if they sold the King of England's crown. Diesel 10 mentions premium diesel fuel that Sir Topham Hatt refuses to buy them. And then in the post-credit scene of Gordon's grand adventure, when Diesel 10 has failed to steal the crown for the second time, Splatter and Dodge sell one of Diesel 10's artworks to the Royal Gallery in London, and they buy some tankers of Torvinetto's premium diesel fuel. But knowing that Splatter and Dodge are not the most clever diesels, the Torvinetto's premium diesel fuel causes trouble when Diesel 10 is racing Gordon in Racers on the Rails, and the fuel causes him to break down just inches away from the finish line. The diesels refuse to believe that the Torvinetto's fuel is bad for your engine, and later when the diesels are racing the steam engines in a relay race, Diesel and Diesel 10 use the fuel and end up breaking down, causing the steam engines to win the race. Henry then shows two of the tankers to Sir Topham Hatt, and Sir Topham Hatt reveals that the fuel is illegal. And that wraps up this custom model segment on the pieces of rolling stock from Racers on the Rails. We hope you enjoyed this, and be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for any more possible custom model segments to come. Ow! That'll teach you to say we're not clever.